Right, welcome to the museum. This is the big day. This is our grand opening. I decided we're going to start with a little bit of a tour through the main street. We have everybody in position to go. Now sorry Chris, but this could be another short episode because what I'm trying to do here is get the first day done. I think I'm going to do the first day in 2 parts. Right, I'll just explain what we're doing first. I've got one will be on Courseplay and everything else is on Follow Me. Traffic is switched off for this. Now, storyline, we have permission to close the main street for a short period. In fact, actually, I need to just change something else here too. I need to go forward a day. Excuse me, was I just go to dawn the next day? You haven't seen this bit, but I'm gonna probably keep it in because it's all part of this. Right, now I'm going to start from here. Yes, as I say, they're mainly on Follow Me. We will have a quick look at them first. We will just drive up there and have a quick look at the vehicles we got, and then we'll see them going past a couple of times, I should imagine. Oh, and that boot is having this road closed. I can't crash into anything. Well, no other vehicles at the moment. We're starting them off from the football pitch. Yes, I'm using football. I know where we are, it would be a soccer pitch, but I'm calling it football. I understand football. And here we are. We've got everything ready to go, and I'm going to turn off all the HUDs once we get this going and hope that everything works. Wish me luck. We'll see them go out. And I did think about cutting all this down and doing, but now let's go with the whole thing now. Now I've got those hope. Now I think you've missed the course, hold on. This is the fun bit, trying to we must still have that on drives. Now I'm just gonna get this set up. Now we've got lights on. We haven't got any beacons or anything, but hopefully it will start the others off if we do this. That's what I should have done, is gone back. You see the fun games we have when we're trying to do these type of things. I'm hoping the Follow Me will still work. We should have started from the first waypoint. And there he goes. I want to keep glance going because I don't need that going. And we'll just get back into here and we'll pick up somewhere to watch them. I think we'll cut across the grass, it's going to be quicker. We'll start off by watching them here. And here they all come, the old timers. This is the opening day of the museum. Now, one thing, we're not going to have a grand opening just yet. That will come later. One of the things you'll find is politicians can't always make it when we want them to, and we want the politicians here. We want the politicians here today, but they just can't make it. They do the Oliver. It's now got a bit quieter as first we were gone, and here comes the old John Deere. There might be a few gaps, and I'm just hoping they can all keep up. In fact, the one or two of these seem to be going a bit quick. McCormack Deering seems to be a little bit on the slow side, but never mind, we'll pick it up. What's the Ursus is going at 12, we might just want to go and slow him down. There goes another Oliver, that's the track one, the really old boy. fact, I'm just going to go and slow down. There we are. I'm just going to take this and slow this down. You're seeing everything as it actually happens, which is not always the best way to do things if you're trying to get things going. But we're just going to slow that right down to about 6 miles an hour. That's better. Get rid of that again. Go back. And we're just watching this. There's our new combine. I decided to add that in and pull up the rear. It's our Arctic. Now, one reason we've got the Arctic there is if anything should go wrong, that's pulling up as a last man to try and put right anything that could go wrong. And we just overtake them. Yes, I know they're all going quite well, and I'm on the wrong side of the road again. But we can see now that there's food gaps there. We just hope they'll catch up, and we get round to the museum, and we will just come past. How far away? Without the map, I get lost. Right, I'm just going to stop here again, and we'll watch them again. This time we'll watch them properly. It's nice having the road free, but I won't bother to show the grand opening itself. It'll just be a load of politicians spouting off how much they've done to help the museum. And between you and I and the gate post, some of them didn't want the museum. And we had to fight hard. But it's opening now. We're just about ready to go. This is the first day of mid-spring, and they've got the old Ursus leading the lot, smoking away. The McCormack also not smoking as badly. The Oliver, slightly newer tractor, looks good actually. As the old John Deere, 1949 I think that one is, Model A. The Oliver, about the same era as the John Deere. And the was it the Farmall 300, looks good. The Class combine, this came in from the Ukraine, which we have to thank the guys over there, Doc and his crew, for letting us have it. There's quite a few things we got which are theirs. We'll watch them and see how well they make the hill. I say this is going to be a very short one, but next week we will go back to the longer, hopefully the longer episodes. But I just want to get this bit done and dusted out of the way. I might make a few cuts in there, so some of the things I say may not make sense, but they used to be not making sense. Right, let's get up this hill. They may not make it up the hill. We might have to give them a hand. These are old tractors, of course. Oh, that was close. Let's get out and we'll see how they do. This is quite a pull up here. This is about 2 hours before we open. This is the latest I could get the road closed. I had to fight really hard. Well, the Ursus has made it so far, but it's struggling now. Look at the smoke coming out of that, it's pouring out. A single cylinder, I forget how many litres it is in a big cylinder, about 4.5 inches across if I remember right. The W9, not struggling as bad. Oliver's taking it nicely in the thing, it's only ticking over that. Quite a new tractor in comparison to the others, of course. The old John Deere, now that's a twin cylinder, and they're all been driven by volunteers to the museum. For once we've got everybody here, and for once I got up early, and I think we may have someone who has failed. No, here it comes. The little Oliver is making it. That's how that go. It's a row crop tractor. Farmall 300. Mary Lou on that one. They've got a lot of females, you might notice, as volunteers. I don't know why we got so many female volunteers, but who cares? And it looks like the poor old C-45 has hit a snag. We'll go and see where it is. It's slipping anyway, wherever it is. It might have hit something. I can't remember what he'd done at the other end of this now. The gates are open. We will be closing. We actually open properly in about just under 2 hours time. Oh, I think he's turned in and he's hit something. Oh dear. Yes, I don't know what he was doing there. Oh, I know what it is. I bet it's trying to get back. Yeah, that's hit the end. So what we do, we just bring this up, and we just, to finish off this one, we just have a little walk around. We just stop, back it off out of the way, get rid of that, get rid of that, and we won't stop the engine just yet. We will put them away, but I need to get them off follow me first. Now we have got some other stuff coming in, which will be, I'm trying to remember, this way. Now we will put them away, but you hear, why not? I went backwards, of course, the HUD now, but can't do this without. The grass should almost be ready for the first cut. Now this field, we're not gonna need that much grass actually. It's there just to show how the things work. So we may well just take a small part of that as the for the grass, and the rest we will cultivate. And we just put all these up now. Actually, we won't put them up. What I'm going to do is for the first day, for the open first day, I'm just going to line them all up. As people come in, they will see our tractor collection. It's quite a decent tractor collection. I certainly will agree with that. At least I hope you will. I'll take some of these off, follow me whilst I'm there. That one's off. Take this one off. Shouldn't really be running over the grass, but I don't think it's grown enough yet to really worry about. Yes, I'm doing this out of cab. I know I normally do everything in cab, and I notice I left the lights on this. That won't do because the batteries won't last forever on here. And I've left the lights on this one as well. Yeah. We'll probably lights on all of them, that's better. I'll take this one off, follow me. We've got the one behind still on follow me, so that's going to come off. Just move everybody out as we take everything off. Now this, I'm just going to take that off, follow me, and we're going to take this up to the top end. We're out of the way. It's handy to have this about with the signs on it to show who we are. I can't remember if I put everything in here So I'm going to put this unit in here out of the way. Still got to go back and get my pickup, of course. There's only one left of the tractor Oliver's still on. Follow me by the looks of it. This will be parked in here all the time. We need to go and get another load of muck too. Remind me of that once we get started. Let's shut this off. I don't want the public, as I said before, the last thing I want is the public getting in here and then getting manure all over the clothes. One of the things we have decided on in this museum, it's perfectly okay for kids to climb all over the equipment. We will be putting up you climb over the equipment at your own risk. Well, we have got the notices on the stuff now, and they're all about the place. Yeah, we move this one straight away. Let's get into cab. There's some very nice little bits of kit here. I'm really pleased with what the local farms have come up with, and there's a whole lot of stuff. We already know about the front loader, which I'm trying to pick up at the moment. I still haven't managed to do that. Let's check we've got the lights off now. Yeah, still haven't managed to do that, but that will be an item fairly soon, I'm certain. And there's word of another John Deere, which I've been told may not be able to do any work, but would make quite a nice display. And I've got to come and see that later. Let's turn off its lights. These have all got to go up again, go away again later. I might as well put these ones in next. No, I'm going to give a couple of mentions. Going to Doc, Dirty Tractor Doctor, who helped no end with finding some of the equipment. I also want to give a big thanks to Lois Stop Modern for FSUK for Farming Sim, to Chaos Knight for making these wonderful old tractors available and old equipment available. There's a great pity he has stopped Modern for Farming Sim, but let's see, that one wasn't, that one isn't. This one, oh, and the next one are all his stuff. All part of a wonderful pack he did for 15. Yeah, I think I can get that one this side the opening. Now, I'm not in cab for much of this, and I'm actually using keyboard because I knew I wouldn't be on here for very long. In fact, actually, we're going to be over 20-25 minutes. It's not going to be that bad. I think we've only got combine to put into place now. Put that the other side of the opening. Turn the lights off now. And I can't remember if we've got the... Oh yeah, we have got the beacons off, that's alright. This is rather a nice combine. And this was gifted from the Ukraine, as I said. And in fact, we will go through one or two of these where they came from. That would do that nicely. So that came in from the Ukraine. That's Chaos Knight stuff. That's also Ukraine. That was suggested again, I think, by Dog. I'm not certain. This was one I found. Well, I didn't find it. Mark DuPont found it. He didn't know where he got it from, but I'm having a good look at his video where this appeared. I managed to find out where it actually came from, and I tracked it down. And I think we will have a picture of these lot. Oh, I will just close the barriers off now. It's to stop anybody else coming in. Oh, before I close the barriers off, let's bring the pickup in. Don't want to leave that out here. Car park may not be big enough, but if we should need to, I will open those barriers up and we will allow parking inside the museum, but I'm trying not to, because and so much I don't like it, is it just gets in the way of people looking at things. I'm going to just park this in here for now. Alright, let's see what else we've got. Some of these I managed to find on my own back. Believe it or not, I do find things sometimes. We'll just go through some of the other stuff here whilst we're about here. I'm not certain where this came from, to be honest. Someone that's found just our fuel tanker, by the way. Well, this is from the Massey pack. This I think was our mod hub. Don't ask me where I got everything, because I just won't remember. This is a Chaos Knight. Doesn't work if you use a more realistic, by the way. No matter what you do, it's the way it's been programmed. This came with the map. That's our main tractor. I'm going to change that. With the modern classics pack out, I'm going to have a JCB on the farm. In fact, we may just do that now at the end of this episode. So we're going to make this we are going to make this a full half hour anyway, if nothing else. Now, what I want to do was go back to. Now, we will never run out of money on this. Much as you may want me to run out of money, I will never run out of money, because every time I get it short. And I hope I put the modern classics on here. We'll find out. As you see, there's a whole load of stuff here you haven't seen yet. I keep finding fresh stuff. I may not have put the modern classics on here. I don't think I did. There you fool. Should have done. Star, mod. No, I didn't. Oh yes, I did. Here we are. The modern classics. We are going to have a JCB on the farm. We'll set up standard. Now this is 40 kilometre an hour. You get a 55 kilometre hour, or the full 75. Guess which I'm going for. Well, this is what made fast tracks famous in the first place, so we're going to go for that. In your own time, right? As I say, we will never run out of money on this. Right, I'm going to finish off by driving this back. We keep the Hurleyman on, but this is our other farm tractor. I haven't actually looked properly at this pack. It looks fine. No, I don't think there's any IC on here, but I'm not really worried about that. The back end looks very well modelled. Right, let's get in the cab. Cab looks good. So this will be our other modern tractor. Well, modernish. This is, I think, from the 80s. This is when fast tracks were first a thing. There's also their first telehandler in the modern classics pack. It's that paid for one, which was part of the competition. I think you've got certain teams got the rights to suggest packs, and this was part of it. We still got the traffic turned off, so I'm actually going to think wind up here now. 25 minutes, so it'll be about 20 minutes by the time I edit it. I will be doing a little bit of editing on this one. And we'll have a look at this from the outside. Look at this, 48 mile an hour. This is what made JCBs useful. Not so much power in the field, but if you had things to deliver, these were the boys to do it with. And I think I need one of these in the museum anyway, because it is a famous landmark tractor. And it's British, by God, so not that makes any difference. I'm struggling a bit up the hill, but everything struggles up this hill. It's a hell of a slope. Oh yes, and I left those open. I must get round to close those now. Now we've got this home. Now I bought the Modern Classics pack, and that's the first time I actually used anything from it. And I'm rather pleased with this. They know IC, but I actually, well, no, I don't use IC. I think we will line this up with the rest of them. We'll line up this end. We've got room this end. So I'm going to say thanks very much for watching. If you like what you saw, please consider a like. And next week we will be going from the letting the public in for the first time. And no, I'm not going to try and model a whole load of the public coming in. I know my limits. And we will be doing our first bit of field work under the scrutiny. And I will be doing most of the field work on screen. Which I do on screen will be me doing it myself. Stuff off screen will probably be course play. I'll just warn you that now. Alright, we just need to shut off that. Nothing else showing there. And we just go click. Click. Right, so thank you very much for watching. If you like me so, please consider leaving a like. If you're not a subscriber, feel free to subscribe. Always happy to have you aboard. And I'd like to thank every subscriber who have been with me, if only for 5 minutes, or I think it's getting on for 3 years now. Thank you all very much for making a happy man very old, or should be an old man very happy. Always get those mixed up. Oh yeah, I will just show this off for a moment. Right, okay, now we just drop that, we go onto the body of it, switch it. Oh, got one fold first. That's it. That opens up. And if you look closely, this looks a bit flat when you look at it, but there's a lot of modelling going on, a lot of movement. Don't want to look too close, but it's got all these bits and pieces that are moving, and I think they've done quite a good job on here. Anyway, let's switch that off. Yes, any comments, questions or queries, feel free to post them. I'm always happy to have your comments. I try and reply to everyone. If you've got criticism, feel free to criticise. But don't just say I don't like that. Just give a reason. It helps me to see if I can make things a bit less bad. I won't say I'll ever make things better. And with that, it's me saying cheerio for now. Cheerio.